No. No. Ready? When you're ready.
Okay. There are several things we do very well here at Ohio Northern. We have academically outstanding colleges. Leadership is prevalent with over 150 student-run organizations, and we are provided pre-professional opportunities that some students may never get. But in my opinion, there are two things we don't do very well at Ohio Northern: recycle and provide work study for our students. Now you may be asking, how the heck do these two things relate? We've got going green in one corner and we've got work study in the other. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I propose to you a solution that will provide a win-win situation for these two problems. I propose that we institute a recycling work study program here at Ohio Northern. According to the admissions office, there are 3,666 students enrolled for this academic school year at Ohio Northern. And according to financial aid, 85% of those students qualify for work study. But here's the catch. According to Human Resources, only 1,111 checks were processed for the last payroll for work study. That's only 30% of our student body. So what about that other 55% of our students that qualify for work study employment but don't have it? Today I propose to you something that's not only going to benefit our college and our environment, as well as our students. I propose to you something that is a responsibility of our college to take charge of our environment and to provide a service to our students in financial aid. In a focus group that was conducted by a group and myself, we found that the majority of our students insisted that they would take part in a recycling program through work study. Now, if you look on Financial Aid's website, you'll find 7 work study positions listed. Only 2 of those are open to all students on campus. 3 of those have very specific qualifications. 1 no longer exists, and the other one is filled. So today I'm asking you to invest in an opportunity to make Ohio Northern more green and to make our students more financially assisted. There we go.
Don't you have a recycling program here? I see bins.
Yeah, what it is ONU Recycles is a volunteer group here at Ohio Northern that runs individual bins voluntarily. It's nonprofit. We do have orange recycling bins that are placed around campus, but those aren't necessarily run by anyone other than waste, or I believe it's waste management. It's whoever does our regular trash. That's contracted to our regular trash business people. To whoever collects our regular dumpster stuff, they collect our recycling. And even within the recycling bins that they've provided, the recycling is somewhat limited as well. So
what would be the added dimension that the work study students would provide in the recycling?
Yeah.
What?
If we provide, I'm sorry, I kind of skipped this part, but if we provided just one simple bin in each room and apartment here on campus, provided by the university, that the students could then fill with recyclable items that would be then placed in the hallway once a week and collected by a work study student. I apologize for not being clear with that, but that is my vision of how this would work. And if you were to employ, let's say, 2 people per residential building, there's 14 buildings on campus, so you're looking at approximately 28 employees. Once you factor in about 4 hours a week for each employee, 30 hours a school year, or 30 weeks a school year, it comes out to about a total of $26,544 at a $7.90 rate for all 28 employees throughout the year. So.
Plus the price of the bin.
Exactly. That's a good point. The average rate for just a standard trash can sized plastic bin is approximately $7. If you factor 14 residential buildings, approximately 200 rooms per building, you're looking at a cost of approximately $19,600, which may be a little on the shy end. It could be closer to $21,000 depending on design. If we go with a design that has a specific lid, maybe for only can-shaped items, because you do run into the issue of sorting. But we could also employ students as sorters. If we wanted to employ maybe 12 students to sort the recycling, that actually figures up to $13,272 to pay them for the same amount, 4 hours a week. So.
Do you know
I am actually not familiar with that. I apologize. I would assume Lima, but I don't want to go off assumptions with that. That's something that I could definitely do research on and get back to you with. Unfortunately, I have not collected that so far.
It's at the warehouse south of town.
Is it? Okay, so it is actually in Ada then. Great, okay. Thank you for the information. Any other questions or?
These 55% of our student body that have financial aid but are not currently working, do we know that they would in fact be interested in doing this?
Yeah, that's something that I am very eager to create surveys for, student surveys, as well as focus groups. I found that students are very opinionated about things like work study and recycling, especially with the big push to go green. So I feel like our focus group that we conducted was very valuable, and I would love to be able to conduct more of those, as well as take statistics from surveys across the campus. And as also work with financial aid as well, get the statistics that they have, maybe do some research with what they've got, and start to pull some numbers together. And I'd be very interested in doing that. So.
Have you ever participated in any recycling programs yourself? And if so, what were they?
Yeah, I volunteer with ONU Recycles on occasion through a service group that I am in, but I also actively recycle myself. I collect and take recycling to our recycling bins, and then whatever I can't put in the recycling bins on campus, I then take to a recycling center. Not the one here in Ada, actually, I pass them off to my parents, but I do make sure that I myself actively recycle, which is why I think I'm very passionate about this specific topic. So. Any more? You're intimidating. So many of you.
No more questions? Thank you very much.
Thanks.